Hi, this is Bob Pockris, and welcome to a SceneDaily.com discussion. I'm here with Chris Johnson and Jared Turner, and we got 7 weeks left in the season. 12 guys are in the chase for the Sprint Cup, but Chris, are there really 12 guys left in the chase for the Sprint Cup?
There's not 12, and I'm looking at the sheet right in front of us here. I got Vickers out, Kane out, Carl Edwards out, and I'm going to go as high as Newman in 9th place. After that, these guys are 164 points or more behind the leader, Mark Martin. I just don't think they can make it up based on their performance this year.
What do you think, Jared?
Yeah, I agree. If you look at Brian Vickers especially, I mean, 250 points back. That's way too much to overcome, especially as inconsistent as he's been. And even looking at a guy like Carl Edwards, I mean, he hasn't even begun to show the kind of muscle this year that he did last year. No chance.
Greg Biffle, 114 points out, but he hasn't won yet this year. Can he jump over 7 other guys? And that's going to be a pretty tough road, isn't it?
Here's the thing with the Biff. I thought they kind of found their stride at Kansas. I mean, that was a 3rd place run. Should have been a victory in my mind. He led more laps than anybody in that race, 113, I believe. But he's going to need 7 more finishes like that, and then he's going to need the guys in front of him to falter a little bit. And I don't see that happening really either.
Anybody else that you think that you really don't think has a chance in the top 7 or 8?
Yeah, this may sound crazy, but Kurt Busch in 5th. I realize he's only 91 points out of the lead, but with Pat Tryson being a lame duck crew chief, I know he says it's not affecting their performance. I don't buy it. I think at some point it has to, maybe later on in the chase, but I don't see that team, given what's going to happen once the season is over, I don't see that team continuing to really be a factor in the race for the championship.
Jared, you look to the future. I would almost look to the past. With only 8 top 5s this year, I don't see them being consistently strong enough to make a run at it. Although I guess you could say Juan Pablo Montoya with only 5 top 5s.
Well, the fact that 3 of those have come in the last
That's right.
Okay, you're gonna keep him in there. He's only 51 points back. So. It'll be interesting to see if any of these guys make a comeback, but do these guys now, are they working for next year, Chris?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I look at those top 5 guys, and I'm going to disagree with you, Jared. I think Kurt Busch is still in there. And I think even a guy like Jeff Gordon at 103 points out is still going to make a run at them. I think what's going to determine things, let's put it this way, at Charlotte, once that race is over on Saturday night, we'll have an idea who's solidly going to be in contention. For these other guys, Vickers, hey, it's a happy to have been there scenario. They made the chase, great. And I just don't think the bottom half, Newman on down, has any real shot of making it. Are they working for next year? I didn't answer your question.
Yeah.
I guess so, but it's hard to look at it like that, too, a few of those drivers.
Especially guys like Newman and Edwards, no wins this year. Vickers with 1 win. Kane with 2, but he's been kind of up and down all season. So I think consistency is going to really win this thing, and maybe more who loses it more than who wins it. So we'll just have to see. Got 7 races left. Please join us again next week on a SceneDaily.com discussion.